Cabazon man who murdered his infant son learned his fate today.
CBS LA's Joy Benedict is live in Riverside with more on what was an emotional day in court. Joy?
Yeah, guys, it really was, as there was one victim impact statement. It came from the maternal grandmother of little Emmanuel Haro, the 7-month-old who was first reported kidnapped in August and then reportedly reported that he was killed, in fact, by his parents.
I stand here with you, asking you to give him the maximum.
That was the maternal grandmother of Emmanuel Haro speaking out in court this afternoon at the sentencing hearing of her son-in-law, Jake Haro. Jake Haro, in a red jail outfit, barely looked up inside that courtroom when he was sentenced to more than 30 years in prison for a parole violation and death of his son. He was seen wiping away tears numerous times as his mother-in-law spoke out about what went wrong. She talked about how she never even got a chance to meet her grandson because Jake kept him away. She also talked about how Jake also kept his daughter away from him during all of this, that she never got a chance to go to their house. She said she had called Children's Services on Jake Haro, but they reported that there was food in the fridge and that everything was okay. Obviously, little Emmanuel Haro was reported missing back in August. Within 7 days, both his parents were then arrested for murder in his death after no body had been found and there was no evidence that a kidnapping ever took place. Nonetheless, he was in fact sentenced today to 25 years to life in prison for the death of his son and another more than 6 years in prison for a parole violation.
I wish you could look at me and tell me why. I don't want him to give him another chance. He didn't give nobody a chance. He had many chances. He had a chance. The judge gave him a second chance. The probation gave him another chance. The CPS, oh, well, you know, no, he's fine. He's got food in the fridge and the house is clean. How does that happen, Your Honor? I want to know how.
Certainly a question a lot of folks in the community have as well. Now, Rebecca Haro, Jake's wife and the mother of Emmanuel Haro, is also charged in his death. She is still working her way through the court system and is expected to appear in court in January, accused of the same crime. From Riverside, I'm Joy Benedict, CBS LA.
All right, thanks for the update, Joy.